this is probably the shittiest spot you guys could possibly be, but I'm heading to my friend's house to play D&D tonight. And I have to talk about this experience that I had at work today. I work at an ice cream shop, little ice cream shop. It's my like part-time gig. You guys are literally falling as I talk to you, it's okay. It's my little part-time gig. I opened this morning. Whoever opened, you to be there at 10:30 Monday through Saturday, and then on Sundays it's 11:30. I was there by myself until noon when another girl came in. So I was in by myself for an hour when we opened. We opened at 11. So I have this guy show up. Before we open, and he gets a pint of ice cream. That's fine. Literally 3 minutes before we open, I was upset about this, but it's fine. Then like this, I open, and this other guy comes, and then this other guy comes, and then the third guy that shows up, he is middle-aged, I'd say, big-time smoker. He pulled up smoking a cigarette. He was wearing a Creed t-shirt. He had like I don't know what kind of car he had. My friend had a white version of the car, so I don't know. I literally could not tell you the name of the damn car. Hold on. I was trying to figure out if I could tighten the thing. It's fine, I can't. So this guy reeks of cigarettes, and we sell cups with the ice cream shop's logo on it, and he's like, can I get the pink one for my girlfriend? And I'm like, yeah, since you're buying it, go ahead and grab it. He's like, well, my hands are all dirty and greasy and all this, and you know, all this yucky, nasty stuff. And I'm like, okay, hold on. So he grabs napkins off of our napkin holder, grabs the cup, and I'm like, here, we have bags for him. I put the cup in a bag for him. And I'm like, is that it for you? Like, are you gonna get anything else? Sorry. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to get a large strawberry shake, but I don't want to eat it. When we make our strawberry shakes, we use actual like strawberries and strawberry juice. And I'm like, that's cool, dude. I have to move you guys, hold on. You know what? I decided just to hold you. So I'm like, yeah, I can totally make you a strawberry shake with just the strawberry juice. And he is like, you know what? Thank you. He's like, oh, thank you. You're the best. I'm like, dude, okay, I'm literally just making you a strawberry shake. There's literally no reason for you to be like, you're the best. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, I ring him up and all that. And, oh God, I got this stuck. Hold on. I rang him up, and I'm like, your total, da da da, like $6 or something. We had to round up everything because of the penny shortage. And I'm like, okay, you know, here's your change. Like, I'll have the shake ready for you at the next window. Like, you order at this window and you go down to the next window. He's like, okay. So I listen to podcasts when I'm at work because what else am I supposed to do? Especially since I'm the only one there. So I have an AirPod in this ear, listening to Mile Higher, and I go to the back to get like the vanilla soft serve for the shake, and he's talking to me, and I'm like, what? But I ignore it because I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna, like, he probably is talking to himself anyway. Well, I walk back to the front to get, you know, the shake ready, to put the strawberry in, and then put the, you know, milk and stuff in to mix it, and he goes, and he's standing at the window. By the way, there's nobody else in line, nobody else has ordered. He stands at the window, and he's like, I'll just stand right here and keep you company since you're here by your lonesome. First and foremost, sir, I don't need you to keep me company. Secondly, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and be honest. I am not a teenage girl. I'm 22, almost 23. I could definitely handle myself if the situation came down. But like I said, if you heard what podcast I was listening to Mile Higher, okay, which is essentially the true crime conspiracy, you know, podcast. And if you follow my YouTube, I make true crime content. I'm not somebody who doesn't know what happens to women. I know what happens to women. And, you know, I literally had nothing to defend myself with. What was I going to defend myself with? An ice cream scoop? Throw a ball of ice cream at him if he had somehow managed to get in? I make this man his shake, okay? I didn't see how much he tipped me. I had been tipped like $1 or $2 already by the previous customers, and then like some odd change, which is not unusual. We usually just get change thrown in the tip jar. So I'm by myself. Like I said, I finished making his shake. I take it to the other window, and like, here's your large strawberry shake. I hand it out to him. He's like, thank you again. Like, you're the best. And I'm like, thanks. I literally handed out, shut our little window, and then shut the big window all the way. I was like, do I lock it? Like, I don't want him to feel like I don't want him to think that he's making me uncomfortable when he clearly is making me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want him to think that, because then he'll be like, well, why am I making you feel uncomfortable? Yes, sir, you are. So I literally hand him his shake and shut the window, and then run to the other window, shut that big window, and then I proceed to run to the back to my boss's desk and watch the cameras, because that's where our cameras are. Like, she has 2 on the windows, and you know, like, she has them so that she can see the outside and the inside. And like, I'm sitting in her chair watching, I'm waiting for this man to leave. And once he's gone, I texted my group chat with my friends. I was like, hey, just had probably the creepiest experience ever in my life at work. This is my 4th year or 4th season working there, and it's really uncomfortable. Like, it's just really, like, I've never had an experience with a customer. Like, yeah, sometimes old men touch your hands and they call you sweetheart. That's a bit uncomfortable. But I've never been so unnerved that, like, all through my shift, I worked at 10:30 to 4. All throughout my shift, even when the other girls came in at, like, their respective times, I was, like, looking out the window, like, making sure this man's car didn't come back. So, like I said, I texted my group chat. I was like, hey, you know, really weird experience. My best friend immediately responds with, yeah, do I need to follow you home after work? Which literally would have made no sense, because I was literally going from work back home to grab my D&D stuff and then go to her house. And I was like, no, I think I'm fine. I said, I think I'll be more comfortable when there's another girl in here. And, like, she was coming in like 30 minutes. Amazon. Like, in 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, she was going to come 30 minutes from when I texted. Well, my best friend's husband, he's in this group chat as well. And the other girl showed up, and he drove by. Like, I heard the car go by. I turned around. I was outside, like, sweeping off the front, and he texted and he goes, hey, like, he'd seen me outside. He's like, hey, is that creepy dude gone? And I'm like, yeah, he's gone now. Like, you know, nothing. He's like, that really creeped me out reading that. And I'm like, yeah, no, like, he's gone. Like, there's another girl here. And he's like, do you have, like, a taser? Or he goes, you need to get a taser or pepper spray. I said, well, I have a taser, don't know where it's at. Like, it's somewhere at my house. I also just don't know what the charger is for it. I'm like, and I have pepper spray, but my pepper spray is out in my car. Like, I work at an ice cream shop. Like, my first thought is not to have my pepper spray on me. And my best friend was literally like, she's like, listen, if I need to follow you home, I will bring a weapon with me, and I will follow you home. And so the whole way home, I'm literally, like, looking at my rearview mirror, looking at my side mirrors. I'm, like, petrified that this man's car is going to show up behind me. And I know that this is going to sound so weird, and you know, this is an 8-minute video so far, where I've literally just rambled on about how this experience maybe, you know, was what it was like. I am a very sensitive person to energies, and overall, just I have a very keen sense of sense. Like, I can always tell when somebody's off. Like, I can always sense when something's going to happen, or when something's getting ready to happen. Like, it's always this really weird vibe, right? And this morning, I had to go from our little shop across our little alleyway to our garage and get some more soft serve crates. And I was walking over there, and I was like, something is off. Like, I felt like I was being watched. Which, if you follow me on YouTube, I have paranormal experiences where I do feel that way. So sometimes it just happens, and I'm like, maybe it's just me. Maybe somebody's outside the bank across the street, like, looking at me. You know what I mean? Like, it could have just been that. Oh, I don't think it was. But I was terrified, right? So I was already unsettled, and then this guy comes by and he does all of that. And I was like, oh my god, I was correct to feel this way. I was correct to feel unnerved, and just overall really weird about the whole situation. So yeah, I don't know what to think of this. I don't work again until Monday. Today's Saturday, so I might mention it to the day shift girl who works on Monday. She's like a mom to all of us. She's our igloo mom. Like, because, like, my boss is out of town. Like, I didn't want to text her and be like, hey, how do I look back on the camera feed to, like, look what this guy looks like and maybe get his license plate or something like that, just in case he comes back. Because, like, I don't want to seem, like, too odd. Like, I don't want her to be like, oh my god, I can't let you be alone ever again. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. I guess for this whole car ride, like, talking about this experience, like, it was really weird. But yeah, it was good to know my friends were a little worried for me, and like, they would have come to my rescue had anything happened to me. But at the same time, I did go out and get my pepper spray and bring it in. I didn't tell the other girl. I didn't tell the girl who came in at noon what happened, because like, I didn't want her to be like, oh my god, like, really, that's what happened? Also, because like, this is like the second time I've worked with her, so yeah, I just didn't want it to be uncomfortable for her. So I don't know. Yeah, no, for sure going to mention it to the day shift lady on Monday, and maybe to my boss. It really just depends on if I open again, which I don't open again for like 2 more weeks. So if I open again and he comes back and he does all that again, if he comes back, I might film the interaction, and if he makes me uncomfortable, I'll be like, sir, you're making me slightly uncomfortable. But I will say, he did, I don't know if I mentioned this, I already forgot. He did ask, like, are you here by yourself? Because the guy before had ordered 2 of our, like, blizzard type things, we call them avalanches. And I was like, yeah, I'm here by myself, like, I'm here by myself till noon, like, da-da-da. I also wonder if, like, he was asking that, and, like, to, like, see if I'd be like, and, you know, it's really lonely here. It's not, like, I'm by myself kind of just thinking. But, like, that was when he made the comment, like, after that, he made the comment of, like, oh, you're here by yourself, I'll just stand here with you lonesome. I also don't think I ever mentioned how much he tipped. He tipped me $5, exactly. Like, $5 and ones. Which is odd, but yeah, I don't know. It was a really weird experience. I don't want to do it again. Don't want to see him again. So if I don't know. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on this whole situation? I don't know if I'm going to post this on TikTok or YouTube or maybe both. It's one of those weird experiences where I'm like, I had a very odd experience and I don't want to deal with it again. So